Jaclyn Hill, and there's pretty colors in it. Like, really, all we need is one palette. What's in my vanity today and show you around what I have in my makeup table. Most of you have seen it already, but I'm going to give you more detail and talk more about what I have, what kind of cosmetic products I have. So we're going to start off with my little lipstick carousel here. I've got a lot of different brands. I've got some Tom Ford, of course my Nude Vanillas in here, and my Spanish Pink. And this is one of my favorite Lancome lipsticks. And here's a few Chanel ones, mostly reds for the winter time. And here's a few of, what are these again? Oh, YSL. I don't even wear them anymore because I think they're old, but I like the containers, so I kept it. Order. And then we're Charlotte Tilbury. I've got the Kim K. I've got the Bitch Perfect. And then I've got a few other ones by Too Faced. Really popular ones. This one's really nice. A few of my favorite Laura Mercier ones. These ones are really nice. These are really nice. This one is, let me just read it. This one's the Laura Mercier New Natural. It's a beautiful pink. Coral New. That's a nice peachy tone. Moving along, this is where I keep my skincare and my Elizabeth Grant moisturizer. This is one by Trader Joe's. Then I've got some MAC products. My sunscreen. This little cute jeweled box. I keep cotton pads and Q-tips in it. Here's my Laneige lip product. This is where I keep my eyelashes. And this is by The Ordinary, and this is the I can never say it, hyaluronic acid. Holy moly, I can never say it right. And this is the AHA, 30% BHA, 2%, and it's the peeling solution. And this is the mask that looks like sort of like hot pink, blood color, sort of gross. And then here's where I keep all my brushes, all my lip pencils. Mostly here. Here's all of my lip pencils, and I've got so many of them, but you know what? I end up using the same ones all the time. My Bobbi Brown, my Lancome Ideal. I use my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, and of course this one here, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And here's my favorite Anastasia eyebrow pencil, some of my eyeliners, my It Cosmetics eyeliner. And here's just a mishmash of all my brushes. I've got some Sephora brand. See, here's some more Sephora that I really like. Here's Real Techniques. These are really nice for blush. And I don't know what this is. Oh, an e.l.f. brush. And what else? Just a mishmash, like I said. Real Techniques, some MAC brushes, some, oh gosh, what is this one? This one's a really good one. By, what is her name again? Oh my goodness. Not Laura Mercier, Liz Wattier. I knew it was a French name. And then here's all my, well, I have a few foundations, but these are the ones I'm using right now. This one's the Dior. This one's the YSL. And here is a few of my Chanel powders. Here's my contour powder, the Soleil Tan de Chanel, as everybody knows. And here's my Fenty powder, which I really like. And this mascara, I haven't even tried it yet. It's better than Sex, but it had that pretty container with the diamonds, that limited edition. So, and here is my favorite, one of my favorite highlighters, my Becca Rose Quartz. And that's a really pretty one. I could open it. Okay, so this is the Becca, the Rose Quartz, and it's so pretty. Just has a very, very slight pink, but more natural, not so white as a highlighter. And these Chanel powders. This one is their Poudre Universal Libre in the color Moonlight. I think this is the sparkly one that I bought. Let me just see. Yeah, this is the translucent. And this is the pretty one. I don't think you can even get it anymore. I just use it for like when I'm going out to put it on your body. More like a body glimmer. Can't even see it, but it is pretty. Which I like because it's not too glittery. I mean, some people put it on their face. I can't put such glittery products on my face. So, going into the drawers. Like I said, my son enlarged it. Something's not right here. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, here I have a lot of assorted powders, MAC powders. Some of them are highlighters, loose highlighters. Laura Mercier, my Laura Mercier loose mineral powder, and which I love. Here's some ColourPop eyeshadows. Got a few of them. What's this? Oh, my Urban Decay eyeshadows. Back here I've got some Revlon like an eyeshadow, but it's a gel feeling. And there's a sheen one, and then there's a glitter one. Now look at this thing here. I got this like 25 years ago. This is one of my first MAC products. Look how beautiful it is. It was an eyeshadow. No, it's a lip gloss palette. And I don't use it, of course, it's old. But I don't think you could ever find this again, so I saved it. Because it's got little diamonds in it. There's another one here. It was a pink retro looking one. And here's a matte pigment. That one's tan. And here's where I keep my eyeshadows. Back here is a few more foundations that I do use. Now this one here by Giorgio Armani, I made a mistake with this because I bought this. It's the Power Foundation or something like that. It cost me a lot of money, and they matched the color wrong, and I didn't notice it it was at a different store where I can't return things so easy, so I think you have a month notice, and they never matched me properly, and I don't wear it because it's too dark. I should really go back and ask them. Maybe it's too old. Anyway, here's the eyeshadows. And here's a contour palette that I use as an eyeshadow lately, and the NYX 3-step to sculpt. And then here's my Laura Geller fake body frosting, which I use more in the summertime. Here's some Burberry. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Here's some Burberry eyeshadows. Clinique, Bobbi Brown. Here's my naked ones, which I still use. My Too Faced Shake Your Pom Poms, some MAC, Natural Eyes, my Rosewood Anastasia contour, and then here I have all my powder, my compact powders, my blushes, my Hoola, some more blushes, Dallas. Here I've got a nice one by oh God, Estee Lauder. I used to love this one. Here's my Burberry eyeshadows. This one I've used a lot of. This one is in the number 102, Pale Barley. And this one here is, hold on, Almond. These are my favorite brown from the Burberry collection. Weird to open. Oh, for heaven's sakes. See, that shade is pretty. It's got a sheen to it, that one. This one's more matte. This is the Estee Lauder blush. See, it's such a pretty peach color. Nudie peach. I've used a lot of that. That one's in the color 10, Lover's Blush. It's a shimmer. Here's a ColourPop cream highlighter. I guess you could use it on your eyes as well. It's so nice and soft. Look. It's really a nice highlighter if you're going to use a cream one. See? It's really pretty. So, of course, here you know that my favorite powder is the Soft and Gentle. So look at, I've hit pan and I'm scraping it out. Got to purchase another one. And here's my Becca Champagne Pop. Everybody knows this one. Some blushes, some NARS. Oh, here's the Chanel blushes. My Chanel blushes. And these are the ones that I use the most. And let me start off with, this is the one that I actually use the most, and it's called Golden Sun. And then the next one is, I think it's Rose Initial. Yeah, Rose Initial. And this one's called Elegance. I think these are my favorite colors from the Chanel line in the blushes. And then we're going to go to the Burberry blushes. These are, I only have 2 of them. And this one I think is called Peony. It looks brighter on camera than it is in real life, but it's a really pretty pink. And let me see what this one's called. Oh, Earthy, of course, number 7. Earthy's a really nice nude tone. And then I've got, this is a Laura Mercier. This is the highlighter everybody wears, and it's the number 1, I think. Yeah, highlighter 01. And it's a pretty one. And also this is another product I thought I'd show you. This by Laura Mercier. And I use it as an all-over powder, and it's got a bit of a glow to it. Candle Glow, Sheer Perfecting Powder, number 1. Oh, I got all these palettes back here. I've got the Jaclyn Hill one, I've got the BH Cosmetics, I've got all these MAC ones. My MAC palette that I've collected through the years, all our favorite colors. And I use them too, but you know, sometimes we have too much stuff and I forget about things. I gotta pull it out. I wrote down all the names at the back so I don't forget. And I've got all the Anastasia, well, not all of them, just 3 of them, but my favorite ones, the palettes. This one's the Renaissance. The Anastasia one. And the Modern Renaissance. So I've got, you know, a good assortment of colors here. Some mattes here, a lot of shimmers in these. And then I've got my Huda Beauty one that I just had to have, and I use like 1 or 2 colors in it. 1 or 2 colors in it. But it is pretty. We have too much. And my Tartelette in Bloom. I love that one. And then of course my Natural Matte eyeshadow palette and the Naturalize. Let's see what else I have. Oh, okay, I've got the peach one, which I don't even use anymore, and a Lorac palette. Yep, that one was a pretty one. I used that a lot. See, if I only had this, I'd use it all up. But because we have so many, and what really kills me is I haven't even touched this one. I had to have this one too, the Jaclyn Hill. And there's pretty colors in it. Like, really, all we need is 1 palette. Then I've got some blush palettes here, just by MAC. I've got them sort of organized in the pinks and the peach colors. And I've got some highlighter palettes, your Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and the Nicole Guerrera Anastasia highlighter kit. And then up here I keep a few of my lipsticks that don't fit in my carousel, some lip glosses, my Buxom Celeste, my, what is it called? Oh shoot, it's a popular one. White Russian. Chanel lip glosses, another buxom one. This one's a pretty one. Pink Lady. Some MAC. This one's a nice pink one by Lancome. It's more of a lipstick. Yeah, so that's basically it. Now I've got also this Alex drawers, and keep it full of junk. I have eyelashes in this drawer. I've got some red cherry. I've got tons of red cherry, and they're too long for me. I was, you know, thinking of sending them to Lisa. I think she still likes them. If you're listening, Lisa, give me your address and I'll send them to you. Anyway, here's a couple of products that, like our backups. The ColourPop eyeshadows in pink, some of the L'Oreal, sorry, pumpin' whatever, and oh, of course, my Laura Mercier mineral powder. I've got two here. Then I've got another MAC foundation. Nothing's in there. Oh, these are my empties. See, I really don't have that much. And here's some skincare products that I have. Some backups of The Ordinary. I really like this moisturizer, even though it's from Walgreens, but it's a good one. Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream. And it's not easy to get, but I did find it. Some extra Elizabeth Grant. Then, of course, another sunscreen for the summer with the glow in it. What else do I have here? Oh, some makeup bags. Some nothing. And then down here, I've got a little bit of Bath and Body hand creams and, you know, these little things here. I collect them too. I don't know why. I hardly ever use them. So that's... Here I've got little drawers here, and I keep some extra lipsticks in them. And in this one here, I've got my MAC powder for under my eyes that I use, some paint pots, and these little Stila glitter eyeshadows, which are pretty, but I only wear them when I go out in the evening. In the evening, like I'm a lady of the evening. I'm not. Here's some gel eyeliners and all the other kind of eyeliners. And these are all little samples of mascara that I get at Ulta for my birthdays, or some of them are from Sephora. So I save them. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope you liked that little video on my vanity and what's in it. So we'll see you next time, and have a nice weekend, and happy Friday. Talk to you later. Bye for now.